We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're going to go with LD2K and Rodney in the Rec and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on? Welcome to the show again, you guys.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Dallas Wings. From Arlington, Texas, I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're happy to have you with us. And it's right around this time when the grind of the season starts to wear on players, guys.
Yeah, I agree, Blake. I mean, it might not have taken a physical toll yet, but mentally, challenge to stay engaged in this part of the year.
Yeah, this is when a coach earns their keep. You have got to keep your players engaged and energetic.
And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
And there's the call on Brittany Griner. That is her first foul of the game.
That is a quick foul for her there. The refs are calling it close.
Here's Diggin Smith. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achanawa doesn't miss open players. Good eyes. Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
And she gets it back. Here's the Wings with the ball. Here's Cooper. Soft touch off the glass.
Every once in a while, she shows us some great moves around the hoop.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth the second look.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
Pass to Jones. Ball stolen. Reiner guarded by Jones. Count it.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
They get a hand on it. Outside Lloyd. And here is Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Griner. And too long on the shot.
Unusual miss. Typically, her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Pass to Brown. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
Guarding her on the perimeter might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
To the middle. Jones. It's good. The assist that time. Skylar Diggin Smith.
Reads the defense so well. It's really what makes Diggin Smith the top-notch point guard she is.
Cooper, covered by Lloyd. And the basket by Brown.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, for Skylar Diggin Smith, a bit of an adjustment coming into the WNBA during her rookie season in 2013. Skylar shot just 32% from the field, only scoring 8 points a game.
Now here's Agubawale. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
We talk about players late 2010s. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the few who still uses the mid-range.
Ryder's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
And the basket by McBride.
every year McBride works on improving additional aspects of her game. So it's really no surprise to see her well-rounded offensive game include such a sweet floater.
Here's Griner, and she gets the frisbee spin, and that one drops.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low. Perhaps the D was focusing too much on Ogunbowale. Maybe that's why she found a wide-open teammate.
That one goes. Count it.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim, and they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
2 points. That one goes in.
One of the hallmarks of Arike Ogunbowale's game, the pull-up. And with the crazy pace that she plays at, that's a hard shot to stop.
14.
Offense.
Here we go. Please give it up.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the wings, what do you guys think?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And it's good. 2 points.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Pass to Young. Ogunbowale. Inside. Lloyd with the bucket.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Here's Brown. Good, and it's Odyssey City who picks up the assist.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Down low, Jones. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her. That's an ill-advised pass. I can't say I'm all that surprised it wound up out of bounds.
The Storm trail.
Jonquel Jones, league MVP back in 2021. The first international player, first player outside of the United States to win the award in more than 10 years. Jones making a giant impact on both ends of the floor.
Here's Cooper. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
The ball goes to Seattle. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Storm with the ball. And during that MVP season, Jonquel Jones did a little bit of everything.
Yeah, traditional stats-wise, I mean, she led the league in rebounding, top 5 in scoring, top 10 in blocks, and then some of the more advanced metrics, she led the league in defensive rating. So 2021, it was just an incredible season for Jones.
And that was good, Jones.
Yeah, it's almost like Jones knows those shots will go in, and I'm going to put that on her belief in her offensive acumen.
Now here's Brown. Shoots over Achanwa, and a basket by Brown.
The defenders were a little lazy getting to her that time. I can't imagine the coaching staff is pleased with that.
Pass to Achanwa. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
Easily over 50% for her career from the field. Achanwa takes loads of high percentage shots.
And that one drops for her.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Lloyd. Jones. Official calls the foul. Count it. And one more at the line.
In a September 2021 game against the Mercury, Jewel Lloyd tied a WNBA record with 22 points in a quarter, taking just 9 shots.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Seattle. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, this becomes a very big possession.
Here's Jones, and it's good. The game is all even. And those 22 points for Jewel Lloyd are actually the most points ever scored in a first quarter for a player.
Well, you know what's really incredible is that Lloyd didn't even score the last 4.5 minutes of that quarter. So Jewel had 22 points in less than 6 minutes.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Deladon. To the paint. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
Just so effective down low. Deladon's combination of touch and size from this area is lethal.
Here's Sims. And it's good for 2.
Very nice touch, dropping that one in.
McBride with the ball. Outside Mabry. To the inside. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Here's Deladon. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins Smith with the assist that time.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the save.
Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Storm making a switch here. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And the basket by McBride.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
And that one's good. Jones.
Well, on the floor, Odyssey Sims has outstanding fundamentals. Love to see her find the wide-open teammate there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been 38. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You know, Jonquel Jones has been exceptional here, guys.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right. And whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much. Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Sims. Now Cooper. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Outside Lloyd. Deladon outside. And the Storm, another three.
Well, you got to like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
After the 2021 season, which was Jewel Lloyd's 7th year in the league, Lloyd was named first-team All-WNBA for the first time in her career.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Achanwa. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
And the Wings call time here. And for Lloyd, that first-team selection was a long time coming.
Well, Jewel has been a great player in this league for a very long time, a key part of title teams in Seattle. So it was great to see her get that first-team nod, the respect she deserves.
Now here is Sims. Tries a 3. It's good from long range.
Constantly evolving. Sims understands that progress is a process, and you can see it on her 3-point shot there.
Here's Diggins Smith. Here's Lloyd. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
To the left side wing. Egbo. Deladon covering. Here's Griner. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
It's good on the putback.
Well, Deladon loves to outwork opponents on the glass. She rebounds with energy and effort.
Griner, defended by Achanwa. It's good for the 7th time this game. She shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Now here's Diggins Smith. Shoots from the line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Here's Sims. She's got 7. Some solid defense from Jackie Young.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
And they pick up 2.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Outside, Diggins Smith. Out to the wing. 14 feet out. Young shot's good.
An effective distributor, Diggins Smith knows her teammates rely on her to feed him the ball.
The wings trail.
Yo, watch her, watch ball.
Here's Cooper. The three-pointer is on target.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Deladon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Gotta see Sims for 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Nasty handles from Sims. And you know the best part? She made the hoop, too.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Storm out in front, up by 1.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
Get out of your seat and let's hear it.
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. Poked away. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Yes, it's good.
She's taking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
So it's Dallas now. Here's Wallace. Jewel Lloyd with some nice D.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
And the basket by McBride.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Here's Jones. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauren Knox. That's her first foul.
Team's first team foul.
Fourth quarter, still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Mabry. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they certainly haven't hesitated to let it fly from deep here in the second half.
And I don't have a problem with that either, Tim. I mean, as long as they're falling, right? Just don't get too conservative trying to milk the lead.
And the wings call time here. You look at Elena Deladon. She's been playing really well.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
Pass to Griner. Shoots over Jones. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
Stolen by Jones. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Here's Jones. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Egbo. It's stolen by Mabry. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Good on the bucket.
Yes, what a moment for Mabry, a real winning player.
Cooper, guarded now by Agungawale. It's rebounded by Seattle.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Pass to Jones. Over Brown. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Do you want entertaining basketball? Of course you do. So here's a solution. Watch Jones when she gets on a roll, because she plays with a poise and command of the court that's simply inspiring.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Seattle calls timeout.
In for the Storm, Jewel Lloyd, Skylar Diggins-Smith.
To the paint. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice beat that time from Jewel Lloyd.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Here's Cooper. That one doesn't drop. Jewel Lloyd with some nice D. The floater. And it's good on the way-in.
Yeah, that's just a graceful shot by Lloyd, sending it up and over with the floater.
Egbo. Celadon covering. Egbo gets the bucket.
The defender there in the vicinity, but not quite close enough.
Brittany Griner, second personal foul. Second team.
Guarded by Jones. Pass to Lloyd. Foul right there.
Brittany Griner, third personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up 5.
The first overall selection in the 2015 draft. Jewel Lloyd came into her own back in 2018. She made it to her first All-Star game and won a WNBA title with Seattle.
And now they trail by just 4.
Vital bucket by Griner. Remember, she's played in international competition, a national title game. She's been in so many pressure moments.
First personal foul, teams first. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Seattle.
Good on the first. And that puts them up 5.
For 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jones. Defense right on her. Pass to Cooper. Takes the 3. Drains it from downtown.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
Work it to the final whistle.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
We know Diggins Smith has a great free throw stroke. It's just a question of concentration in the big moment.
And so she drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Jones. Goes back up. Reiner on the money.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And so the big win by Seattle in a tight game. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LG looking spiffy right now.
Watching work, you wear slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
For your Dallas Wings, starting at small forward, number 4, Queen Egbo. Starting at center, number 21, Kalani Brown. At shooting guard, number 2, Taya Cooper. At the other guard position, number 1, Odyssey Sims. The other forward position, number 42, Brittany Griner.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this game will see the Seattle Storm going up against the Dallas Wings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And guys, we should be in for a fun one here with this meeting between two premier offenses.
I'll tell you who it's not going to be fun for, the defenses. I mean, they're going to have their hands full trying to deal with all this firepower.
It's going to be interesting to see which side can provide the most resistance defensively. Even the smallest impact on that end could sway this game.
Here's Egbo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cooper. The 10-footer finds the target. Diggins Smith with it. Inside. Shot's good by Jones.
Reads the defense so well. It's really what makes Diggins Smith the top-notch point guard she is.
Back to Brown. Shoots over at Chanwa. The putback. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And the foul called on Griner. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Seattle with the ball. Outside Lloyd. Diggins Smith. Pass to Jones. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins Smith with the assist that time.
The combination of 6'6" size and touch with Jonquel Jones It's special. It's almost one of a kind, and you'd like to see your score inside even more.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Shot from 12, and that one's good. Lloyd.
Red hot out of the gate, 4 for 4 shooting.
Here's Dallas now. It's a three-point game. Poked away. Achonwa with the steal. Outside Lloyd. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking them down right
now. Now Diggins-Smith. Here's Deladon, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just comfortable scoring everywhere on the court. Deladon showing her mid-range game.
Reiner, basket counts.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's stolen by Griner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Alina Deladon for 3. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
She's been able to find her open teammates every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock.
Dallas calls timeout.
After winning the 2019 title with Washington, we didn't see Alina Deladon for 2 years. She opted out of the 2020 bubble season. Then in 2021, just playing 3 games.
Now here's Jones. Egbo, defended by Achonwa. Egbo gets the bucket.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It could open up things for others.
Outside Young. Diggins-Smith. Pass to Achonwa. And that one's good.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Cox outside. Smith, guarded by Young. Here's Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith. And it's a tie ball game.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is step slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Outside Agunmawale. 11 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
The inside a little too congested for her to get her usual touch on that.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams all tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Make some noise for your Dallas Wings dancers.
A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now here is Sims. Shoots over Diggins-Smith, and it's Sims missing. Left side, Young. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line.
For 2019's first overall pick, Jackie Young, she stumbled a little bit during her rookie season. Young scoring just 6 points per game, shooting around 30%.
And she makes both free throws. And for Jackie Young, she's developed her game since that first season.
She really has. Jackie had a great second season during the 2020 Bradenton bubble, and with each passing season, she's improved. For some players, it just takes extra time to get comfortable in this league.
And there's the call on Brittany Griner. That'll be her second foul of the game. The Storm making a switch here. Seattle in the lead.
Substitution. Jewel Lloyd.
Left side, Achanwa. Shot left block and stolen by Brittany Griner. Brown, defended by Achanwa. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. So here we are in the middle part of the season. What's the biggest challenge facing these teams at this point in the year?
Well, for me, it's keeping a strong focus. I mean, deep into the season, it's kind of easy to get distracted. So your shared drive as a team becomes ultra important.
This is also where we see great teams pull away from the good teams, because great teams are looking ahead to the postseason already, and they will not take their foot off the gas.
Here's Cooper. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Delicate passing to make that basket possible.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Lloyd. Here's Achanwa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Such an advantage to have a scorer like Lloyd who can also pass the ball accordingly.
And it's Sims with the foul. That is the first foul of the game.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit. Not what you like to see.
The 11-footer. Here's Jones. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
Well, with the developed understanding of the game, Jones uses timing and body control to inhale rebounds. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Jones. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, after averaging just 4 points per game as a rookie, Marina Mabry was traded to Dallas prior to the 2020 season. And let me tell you, that move kick-started her career.
Here's Sims. And she banks in the layup.
So tough. Sims is a throwback player, really. A guard more comfortable banging inside than chucking up threes.
To the middle. Deladon,
good.
And since being traded in 2020, Marina Mabry has really stepped up her game.
More than doubling his scoring average, Mabry's become an elite three-point shooter. Plus, Marina's really rounded out the other part of her game, really taking on more of a playmaking role. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mabry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Here's Griner. There's the 3. And again, it's Dallas with the 3.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And the shot goes in.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Yep, that one goes.
But not only does a 6'9" height help Griner get the rebound, once she secures it, she's so close to the hoop, those second effort points come easy.
Pass to Deladon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now, here's Griner. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Deladon. Tight defense on her. And the foul called on Smith. That's her first foul.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Diggin Smith. Here's Deladon. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
So clean, so focused, so efficient. Elena Deladon off a pass is almost automatic.
Here's Cooper. And it's good for 2.
That's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like she was facing there.
And we're through the first half of play here in
one Dallas team. 36. Seattle team, 37.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. What a game we're seeing from Jones.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Seattle trailing here. To the inside. Achanwa. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
And in a tight one like this, you gotta dig deep, find a way to make things happen.
Reiner, good.
Another lead change. How many of these are we gonna see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Here's Lloyd. Another shot. Jones misses.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Drops in the layup for two.
Well, on the floor, Odyssey Sims has outstanding fundamentals. Love to see her find the wide open teammate there.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Deladon fires the three. And the Storm, another three.
Good shot for her there, but it's strange that she's not calling for the ball today like she normally does. She has to do more if her team wants to pull ahead.
And the Wings call time here.
The top recruit in the nation out of high school, Elena Deladon, actually played volleyball during her first year of college.
Pass to Egbo. Back to Sims. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more. That's on Elena Deladon. And you know, Deladon was set to go to UConn, but last minute decided to go home.
Came back to Delaware. I wanted to be close to home. She's very close with her sister Lizzie, who has cerebral palsy, is blind, and is deaf. So spending time with Lizzie was so important for Elena Deladon.
Deladon, shot's good.
Nobody should be surprised by this offensive outburst. Deladon prepares like no other, so she's pretty much always ready when she's out there.
Down low. Reiner, good.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Deladon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights.
Here's Brown. Outside Sims. Count that bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Seattle calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that needed adjusting. It's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Now here's Achanwa. 8 points for her. To the paint. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
So tough down low. Achanwa is one of the hardest players to stop once she gets the ball near the hoop.
Inside, Smith. And it's in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point. She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
To Smith. Egbo, defended by Achanwa. And Cox gets it to go.
Not many play with more intensity than Cox. Hard to stop her once she gets the ball in close.
Outside Agumbawale. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, height-wise, she easily comes out on the wrong side of that one-on-one matchup.
Well, it was a nice, quick, high release, and that negated the height disadvantage she had there.
Now here's Jones. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Yes, it's good.
What muscle from Smith, able to push away the defense and still score.
And the Storm with possession. They trail by 3. Here's Agumbawale. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking in the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, things have really picked up.
For the lead. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be
54.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Young. Back to Lloyd. To take the lead. Deladon with it. Now Brown defending. Here's Cooper. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Jones. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
And the basket by Deladon.
She has just such an easy jumper. Deladon is a great shooter. At 6'5", you rarely see that.
Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Diggins Smith. Back to Lloyd. Unloads from 13 feet. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
Sometimes it just looks like Lloyd is toying with the defense. With slick moves like that, she's simply a step ahead.
And the Storm making a change here. Dallas calls timeout. Dallas in the lead. Outside Sims. Pass to Griner. Now Cooper. And here is Sims. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Brown with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Achanwa. Good.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Pass to Sims. Excellent defense there from Elena Deladon. Pushing it up. Skylar Diggins-Smith outside. Connects from three-point range.
That's a pivotal hoop from Diggins-Smith, calling her own number, running the show for this team. She's got a sense of the important possessions. This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I'll bet it stays that way.
I certainly hope so. It's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a good old-fashioned barn burner.
Lloyd with the bucket.
You love to see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. She goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
Pass to Cooper. Sims shoots over Diggins-Smith. And it's Sims missing.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim. So good idea to take the transition 3.
Now here's Brown. Here's Cooper. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Teams first.
That one on Lloyd. She drops the first one, and that narrows the lead to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
That was essential as she cashed in on those free throws, and they're now within 1 possession.
To the inside. Seanwa, lucky 7, drops right in. She's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
Big-time shot, playing on every big stage. The game's Final Fours, WNBA Finals. Achunua's experience is pivotal in big moments.
They're moving it up. Deladon with it, and it's Jones picking her up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That is the first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Storm with the ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Jones. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
I love Jones's demeanor in clutch situations because she doesn't fear potential mistakes and just lets her game do the talking. Sees an opportunity and seizes her moment. Sims delivers when it matters most.
And they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Absolutely not with the lead. I mean, now is the time to use the clock to your advantage. Make it your friend.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Massive shot by Sims. She's hit big shots on every level, a player who demands the ball late in games. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And the Wings call time here. Your thoughts, guys?
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back. Nice play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with her, and she gets the 3 to go.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They could not waste any more time. They need to score quickly.
No time to waste.
Gotta see Sims for 3. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Gotta see Sims for 3. Buries the dribble. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Bullseye! Nails it.
Always coming through in the clutch. Lloyd comes up with the big-time shot. What a huge one.
And so the big win by Seattle in a tight game. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came...